Welcome to Pinnacle classes. Today we are going to deal with the book list of JPSC main examination. How to prepare main examination in English medium. I have already uploaded one video for the purpose of JPSC preparation, prelims. And another one is, I'm going to take up the class actually for JPSC mains. What should be the book list? Understand? So let us start actually about the book list. There are 4 papers. In JPSC main exams, there are 4 papers. First is, every paper contains 200 marks. Out of 200, there will be one question which will be of objective nature. One question will be objective. That will contain 20 questions, and the total marks will be 40. So out of 200, 40 marks will be for objective examination. One question will be from objective. One question will be objective, and another 4 questions you have to answer. That will be of descriptive nature. Understand? So main exam, to score main examination is also very easy. Easy in the sense that if you are good in prelims, you can also score very good in main examination. Understand? So let us talk about each and every paper and what should be the book list we are going to deal with. Social sciences. Social sciences had 2 papers, history and geography. 100 marks is allowed for history and 100 marks for geography. In geography, there are 4 sections, 4 segments: ancient India, medieval India, modern India, post-independent history, and history of Jharkhand. There are 5 sections: ancient India, medieval India, modern India, post-independent history, and history of Jharkhand. So for ancient India, the base book is R.S. Sharma for main purpose and also for pre. For medieval India, Satish Chandra is the base book. But in R.S. Sharma and Satish Chandra, there are some problems. Problems mean if you want to search the origin of Harappan civilization, you won't find there. Understand? Origin of Vedic people, homeland of Vedic people, you won't find there. Then how can you solve your main examination syllabus? How can you cover? So there is another book I got, that is Ancient and Medieval India by Saraswati Publication. Some lady Sharma in Faridabad, any college she is teaching, I have forgotten the name of the gentlewoman. The reason behind it, because the old book, I got that book from Gudli market, and that is why the content is, the author's name is not available there. But that is highly useful. There are some errors, human errors, but that book is highly useful, because here in this book you will find the origin of Harappan civilization, the homeland of Vedic people, and so many other articles which are not available in R.S. Sharma and Satish Chandra. For example, if you want to go through the Battle of Panipat, what are the regions, what were the impact, why Babur was successful, for invasion of Ghaznavids or invasion of, there are sufficient explanation for this purpose. So that is why I am going to refer this book. You must use Ancient and Medieval India by Saraswati Publication, but this is old one. This is not published for the new, on the basis of new NCERT. This is published when the syllabus was old. Understand? So old book will be available only to you. Not new book will be available to you. Now modern India, as I explained earlier, even if book lists are providing for pre-examination, that Spectrum publication book is very, very good, written by Rajiv Ahir. A brief survey of Modern India, written by Rajiv, where he is an IPS officer. Actually, the book is nothing but he was also having history and geography also. So, his history notes were published in the form of a brief survey of modern India by Spectrum publication. And if anybody have some problems actually in going through this Spectrum publication book, then he can consult Bipin Chandra, Freedom Struggle of India by Bipin Chandra, because that book is written in a story form. So, and layman can understand very well. So some readers actually want to understand history actually in this sense, what I explained you. So from that point of view, Bipin Chandra, Freedom Struggle of India by Bipin Chandra will be a good book to consult. But according to my perception, I think for modern India, a Spectrum publication is enough. Right from European coming of European Union to independent, and after independent, there are some articles also given here in a Spectrum publication. Another is post-independent history. Post-independent history, there is a book, Dhey IS, a printed book. They have published actually post-independent. That will be a good one for this purpose, post-independent history. And history of Jharkhand. For history of Jharkhand, there is a book I have already mentioned you, that Inside Jharkhand by Sunil Kumar Singh. This is the only source through which you can study the history of Jharkhand in English medium. So this is about history, how to prepare history. And history will be of 100 marks. Geography will be again of 100 marks. Now let us see about geography and what is the syllabus and what should be the book list. For physical geography, there are 4 sections: physical geography, physical and human geography of India, natural resources of India, development and utilization, and geography of Jharkhand. For first portion, physical geography, in English, the best book is Savinder Singh. Because in physical geography, you have to cover the geomorphology, climatology, and oceanography, or not biogeography or environmental geography. So these 3 portions can be easily covered through physical geography by Savinder Singh. Now, physical and human geography of India, for purpose of physical and human geography of India and natural resources of India, development and utilization, these 2 segments can be very well covered by Indian geography written by Majid Hussain. Indian geography by Majid Hussain. It's a very good book. It covers the whole Indian geography syllabus. Majid Hussain. Another is in Hindi. If you go through the Majid Hussein's Indian geography, you have some problems because that is a translated one. Originally, it is written in English, but English book is a very, very nice one. His language is very lucid, and you'll feel very comfortable if you go through the Indian geography written by Majid Hussain. So that is why I refer Majid Hussain for Indian purpose. Another portion is geography of Jharkhand. So geography of Jharkhand can be covered by Sinha and Sinha, Rais publication, Delhi. But this one is an old book. So to cover only, it will be beneficial only for the purpose of covering physical aspects of Jharkhand. Only physical. For other parts of geography, there is a book, An Introduction to Jharkhand by Arohi publication. So this book is also good one. So you can cover the remaining syllabus with the help of this Arohi publication book. So this is about geography, how to cover geography. But one thing I want to tell you, in geography or history, first paper, social sciences, in history and geography, there are choices with you. You can pick up according to your own choice. Because one question will be objective and 4 questions will be descriptive nature. So you can, out of 5 sections, you can cover any 2 sections from here. And out of these 4 sections, you can cover any 2 sections. Because from 2 questions, for every section, there will be 1 question. one question. So you have to answer not 8 questions or 9 questions. You have to answer only 4 questions from history to from history to from geography. So here is the choice. You can write according to your own choice. Now talk about paper 4. Paper 4 is Indian Constitution and Polity, Public Administration and Good Governance. Understand? So the first segment is Indian Constitution and Polity. So for this purpose, we will consult M. Lakshmikant. M. Lakshmikant is a very good book for this purpose. Another book is B.L. Fadhia. You must have B.L. Fadhia. Because the polity part. For example, I want to tell you about the national parties. If you go through national party, you know the account regarding national parties are not sufficient or not substantial what Lakshmikant has provided. But about national parties, even on regional parties, there is very good account given by B.L. Fadhia. B.L. Fadhia. The book name is Indian Constitution and Government. So this is the Indian Constitution and Indian Government and and politics. So these 2 books will suffice your need. Understand? M. Lakshmikant and B.L. Fadhia on Indian Constitution and Polity. Another is Public Administration. So there are 3 sources to cover. M. Lakshmikant, Public Administration by M. Lakshmikant, and Governance in India by M. Lakshmikant, and Indian Puppet by B.L. Fadhia again. Because in Governance in India, actually, written by same Lakshmikant, there are some articles which is mentioned in your syllabus that we did not find in M. Lakshmikant Puppet. But Governance in India, it is available. That is why I told you to consult not only M. Lakshmikant but also Governance in India and also Indian government, because there are 60% to 70% syllabus is of Indian public administration. And for this purpose, B.L. Fadhia will be the best one, because it contains the current aspect of Indian public administration. That is why he revised every time. So that is why I referred this book, B.L. Fadhia, for Indian public administration. So this is about 4th paper of GS, Indian Constitution, Polity, Public Administration and Good Governance. Now we will cover the economic portion and science and tech portion. 2 portion. We have already covered 2 papers, and 2 papers are remaining, which we are going to cover. Now let us see actually the book list of economics and science and technology. Two papers have already dealt, and 3rd paper is economics, Indian economic globalization and sustainable development. So there are 4 sections in this paper. First is basic features of Indian economy. Second is sustainable development, economic issues and Indian development strategy. And 3rd one is economic reforms, nature and impact on Indian economy and economy of Jharkhand. In first segment, basic features of Indian economy, if you go through the syllabus, you will find that from 5 to 11 topics, it contains syllabus of public finance, not Indian economy. So public finance, the theories over we have to study. So for public finance, H.L. Bhatia, a book written by H.L. Bhatia, or B.P. Tyagi and H.P. Singh. Both books are equally good actually. You can pick up either B.P. Tyagi or H.L. Bhatia depending upon your interest. Understand? For Indian economy, 2 books are needed actually. Mishra and Puri is the base for the syllabus given here. Mishra and Puri is the base book for this purpose. But if we talk about the economic reforms are better dealt in Dutt and Sundaram rather than Mishra and Puri. So that is why I also referred Indian economy by Dutt and Sundaram. So you purchase also this one. This will help in covering the economic reforms. And Indian economy, another book is Indian economy written by Sri Ram, director of Sri Ram IS and 5th position holder in UPSC in IS exam, and another Mr. Jha, he's also IS officer. So all the 3 scholars have contributed in writing this book. Indian economy, principles, policies and practice. This book is useful for pre as well as for mains. Understand? So some topics of mains here given actually you can found here. That is why I have mentioned the PS publication Delhi. This is published by Peer Publication Delhi. Now we talk about the economy of Jharkhand. Understand? Economy of Jharkhand, there is no any book written in English or Hindi. So how can you cover? There are 2 aspects. There are 2 things actually which we are bound to consult. And first is annual reports of ministries of Jharkhand. For example, annual reports of Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Commerce, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Industry, Ministry of Transport and Trade, and Economic Survey of Jharkhand. So it contains, I think, near about 500 pages and very useful document, Economic Survey of Jharkhand. With the help of this report of these ministries and Economic Survey of Jharkhand, we can easily cover the syllabus of Economics of Jharkhand given in the syllabus, mentioned in the syllabus. So this is about economy, how you are going to cover economy. Now paper 6, this is the last paper, and it contains the general science, environment, technological development. First is, there are 5 parts of it. Physical science, and this physical science you can study with the help of NCERT class 11. And life science, you can also cover it through the NCERT of class 11th and 12. And agriculture science, we can get it from the library of Birsa Agriculture University, Kanke Road, Ranchi. If you get an opportunity to visit the Kanke Road, Ranchi, I think there are so many books actually. From different books you have to get a Xerox copy. Xerox facilities are available, but you have to give the time actually. Then you can get the Xerox of this agriculture science. Then environmental science. For environmental science, there is book D.R. Khuller and Rao. Khuller and Rao should be consulted because the syllabus mentioned in environmental science is found in D.R. Khuller and Rao and not in Ravi P. Agrahari or a Spectrum publication. So that is why I am telling you to cover the D.R. Khuller and Rao. Again, for science and technology, the base book is Ravi P. Agrahari and Vijayad publication, depending upon your choice. Both the books are equally good. If you want to purchase this one, go through it. There is no hesitation, or this one. There is no any problem. So this is the syllabus of mains, JPSC mains, how you are going to cover. We have provided the book list for all the 4 papers, and I think this will this will help actually in getting the target, in achieving the target for JPSC mains. So this is about how we are going to cover main exams. Now I want to request you people that if you find it useful for yourself, then please like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon. Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot.